Hey, what's going on, guys? And welcome to a little bit of a different video than I usually do. Basically, there's a lot of information coming out about the gaming industry in the past, week. There's been a lot of information coming out, and E3 is right around the corner. So I decided to come put together a list of my top 10 most anticipated games of 2014 going into 2015. It probably would have been smarter to do this after E3 since it's right around the corner. But a couple of the games that are on my list are actually coming out this week. So I decided to do this video this week because I didn't want to wait to do this video with those games on the list, even though they would already have been out. So yeah, this is my top 10 most anticipated games. Hopefully you enjoy. Number 10. Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U. So I'm really excited about the new Super Smash Bros. Coming out for the Wii U. There's a lot of potential for this game, and they've added a couple new things, nothing too crazy. But when they announced this, I was really excited because I'm such a big fan of the Super Smash Bros. The series, and I've played every single one. And this one's a little bit different. They added a couple new things to it. I'm sure they'll have new maps and all that stuff, which will be really cool. But they added a couple new characters, which some of them are pretty interesting. For one, they have Little Mac from Punch-Out. They have Mega Man from the Mega Man series, of course. They have Rosalina and Luma, if I'm pronouncing that right, from the Mario series. They have the Villager from Animal Crossing, and then the Wii Fit Trainer, which is a little odd. I don't really know how I feel about that character. But the main reason I'm really excited about this game is, first of all, it's on the new console, which will be a lot more interesting. Hopefully they step up with the graphics and make them a lot better. But I'm really excited that hopefully Nintendo has listened to their community. Basically, Nintendo is very strong on YouTube. People love to play their games. There's a bunch of channels out there that are just strictly based around Nintendo games. But Nintendo, they're not doing very well when it comes to listening to their fans. For a while, you couldn't record any Nintendo games. They almost shut down a huge tournament going on for Super Smash Bros. A year ago. They almost shut that down. So hopefully they listen, they wisen up, and they make this game very tournament heavy. If they do, this could be a very good game. It could be a lot of fun for people, and it could be very huge for their Nintendo Wii U, because it's pretty bad sales for them. The Wii U hasn't been selling very well, so hopefully this will step it up quite a bit. So yeah, that's my number 10 choice right there. Number 9, H1Z1. So basically this game has kind of bursted onto the scene the past few months, and a lot of people are talking about it because it's basically another DayZ type game. This game looks a lot more interesting than DayZ, actually. I'm a fan of DayZ, but this one has a lot of potential. It's set to release for 2014. I think actually this week or maybe next week, they'll have an early release of it that you can play, an open beta. And this game, it has a lot of potential. It looks really cool. There's only a few bits of gameplay out there. But it's being made by Sony Online Entertainment, and this game, if they do it right, if they have the right atmosphere to it, that I think this game could be even better than DayZ, and I think it could have a big following. So we'll have to see when the actual game comes out. It's not going to be an official release yet, but when it does, it should be a really cool game. So we'll have to see how that ends up, but I think it'll be pretty fun. So I'm really excited about this game. Number 8, Among the Sleep. So this is a new horror game that's coming out actually this week. It's coming out the 29th of May 2014. Depends on when you're watching this video. But yeah, it's coming out in about 2 days from when this video is getting uploaded. And I'm very excited about this game. It's very original. Basically, the concept of it is you're a little baby who wakes up and your parents are gone. And it's up to you and your little teddy bear. You go on an adventure looking for your family, I guess. And it's kind of a weird kind of twist to it. A demo came out for it a couple of months back, and I played it, and it was really fun. And they added a lot of new things to it, and it takes a twist, a really big twist. It's kind of dark and spooky, and it's not just in your house. You're in a whole new dimension. So this has a really good potential to be a very interesting game. I'm very excited for it, and it comes out in 2 days, so we'll see how it turns out to be. I'm definitely going to be doing videos on it. It comes out for all the computer platforms and the PS4, and yeah, I think this will be a really cool game. I'm really excited to play it. Number 7, Star Citizen. So this game has a lot of potential. Basically, all it is a, it's kind of like an open world space simulator shooting this. It's kind of hard to explain. Basically, you have your own ship, and you have the freedom to do whatever you want. You can go out into the space, and you can fight. You can go mining on different planets. You can just go fly around if you want to. You can do whatever you want. And it has a lot of potential because they actually started a Kickstarter on it, and their goal was $500,000 to make the game. And I think they have raised over $44 million for this game. And the one thing that I think is the most amazing about it is, first of all, the graphics look absolutely phenomenal. But it's the character animations in this game absolutely look amazing. Just when you're climbing into the ship and you're like getting all geared up and stuff, it looks absolutely amazing. This drops in 2015. There's no release date yet. They're still working on it, but I'm sure an early beta or alpha will come out pretty soon, maybe late 2014, and I think this game will be very, very fun and very, very unique. Number 6, The Evil Within. So this is another new horror game. It's being made by Bethesda, which is pretty awesome because they're like my favorite game developers. And this game is very, very scary looking. It kind of has, scary games have kind of like a love-hate relationship in my life. It's basically you guys love them, but I hate to play them. That's the love-hate relationship. But this game looks very, very well made. Of course, it's made by Bethesda. And supposedly the main point of it is it's you and your partner. You're kind of like a crime scene investigator type thing, and you go to a scene of gruesome murders, and you find out some power awaits you, and it's like some evil stuff there. It's not very original kind of concept to it, but the way it looks so well made. It kind of reminds you of a Silent Hill, maybe a Resident Evil type game where it's like third person over your shoulder and all this stuff. But it has the potential to be very, very spooky. It's coming out for all the platforms, basically. And I can't wait for this game. It's going to be very scary. I'm going to have to end up playing it, and it comes out October 21st of 2014, so right around Halloween. So that'll be a very spooky time to play it. So yeah, I can't wait for this game. Should be pretty awesome. Number 5, Halo 5 Guardians. So there's not really much to say about this game because it kind of just officially got released like a week or two ago. It's very, very new. But this is a new game to the Halo franchise, of course, and I'm very, very excited for this because they've announced a couple things. There's not much to talk about. No really gameplay of it at all. It's just they showed it back at E3 2013. They kind of teased it a little bit where he was like in the desert with his robe on and all this, but they officially announced the name of it, and it's going to be very interesting to see what they do with this game. They've talked about a couple things, and the one thing I'm really excited about is that they said that this is going to be a 60 frames per second game, which is awesome because it's going to be very fast-paced. The most multiplayer-heavy, kind of competitive Halo game yet, which is really awesome. They've kind of dropped off the Halo series. Like, it hasn't been doing very well lately. Halo 4 kind of sucked. I didn't really like it at all. Halo Reach was alright, like ODST. Like, I just want them to go back to the days of Halo 1, 2, and 3, which 3 was my favorite. So if they do that, they make it very competitive. I think this will be very awesome. Master Chief is in it, so it's really cool. But yeah, this will drop in 2015. They say it's Q3 or Q4, so I'm not really sure when they'll be releasing it. Hopefully it'll be 2015, though. But it'll be pretty interesting to see how they make this game, and hopefully it's very, very competitive. So we'll have to see. I'm very excited about this game, though. Number 4, The Forest. So this is yet another survival horror game. This is a indie game that's coming out. There's an alpha that's coming out May 30th, which is in 3 days, which I'm very, very excited for. This game, as soon as I seen it, I knew this game was going to make great, great videos to do on. Basically, it's you're flying in a plane. I guess you're with your kid or something, and it crashes on a island. And your objective is to basically create shelter, find weapons, make tools, and just survive. But it's not just that. It's not just you're on an island trying to survive and eat and not die like Minecraft. Of course, there's enemies. There's like these cannibal tribe things that attack you that are very, very just creepy. So this game, I don't know, it's just going to be absolutely perfect to do videos on. It's got the survival aspect that people love. It's got the horror aspect that people love. and it's crafting, and it's all this stuff. It's just going to be absolutely incredible. It looks beautiful. I don't know how this is only an indie game. It looks like freaking Microsoft made it themselves or something. But yeah, it's really, really cool looking. I can't wait for it. I'm going to do videos on it when it comes out the 30th on Steam. And yeah, I can't wait. This is going to be a very, very fun game to play. And it looks like it'll be pretty spooky, but pretty fun also. And real quick, another reason why I think I'll like this game so much, it was kind of inspired by the movie The Descent, which I've seen The Descent 1 and 2, and I really like those movies, and it looks a lot like it, actually. Like, when you go down into the caves in the game, it looks a lot like The Descent, and it's also inspired by Minecraft and Don't Starve, which are two absolutely incredible games, so that's another reason why I think I'll enjoy this game quite a bit. Number 3, Dying Light. So this is a 2015 release game. They say February, but no exact date. But it's made by the people who did Dead Island and Dead Island Riptide. And it's basically, those games were really, really fun. I was a big fan of both of those games. But the thing is, this looks like it's an even better version of that. Basically what I thought Dead Island was going to be. I liked the game a lot. There was a lot of problems with it, and it wasn't exactly what I thought it was going to be. But this game looks exactly what I thought it's going to be. It's kind of like Dead Island mixed in with Mirror's Edge. It's very parkour heavy. It looks absolutely beautiful. It's a zombie horror game. And I guess, supposedly, the kind of punchline of it is, like, during daytime, yeah, they're kind of slow zombies, but they'll still kind of hurt you. But I guess during nighttime, it takes a whole different turn. And once it becomes nighttime, you better get the hell to safety because those zombies are going to turn very, very evil. So, yeah, I can't wait for this game to be released. It's coming out for every platform. So hopefully they do a good job with this game. Hopefully they make it to be what Dead Island should have been. And, yeah, this will be a really fun game to see.
What happens when all that was good in us is gone? What would that monster look like?
Number 2, Star Wars Battlefront 3. So as a kid, I played so much of Star Wars Battlefront 1 and 2, and I can't even, when they showed this at E3, I can't even talk right now. I was so excited when they showed this at E3. It was kind of like just a little teaser, like a guy walking through the snow, like you couldn't really tell what was going on. It was basically like Halo 5, what they showed at E3. And then once you've seen the big giant, I forgot what the hell they're called, but in Star Wars, those big walker things that like stomp down, and then you can see the spaceship go flying by, and then they showed the title screen of it. Like, oh my god, I couldn't even believe it. But yeah, I played these games so much as a kid. I loved them, and I can just imagine what they're gonna do with this game. It's made in the Frostbite 3 engine, which is the same engine that the Battlefield franchises are made in. So just imagine Star Wars, but in Battlefield graphics. That's how it's going to look, basically. But even better than Battlefield 4, because it's coming out in 2015, so they're going to have a lot of time to work on it, and I can't wait. There's not much details about it. All I know is that it's going to be one of my favorite games of all time. I guarantee it. And it's going to have online multiplayer, so, like, I don't know. It's going to be incredible. I can't wait for it. 2015, Q2 and Q3, it says it's going to come out. And it'll be out for Windows, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One. So I can't wait for this game. It's going to be awesome. Number 1! Left 4 Dead 3. So this is hands down my most anticipated game for 2014 to 2015. The problem is with this, you might be like, what the hell? But Left 4 Dead 3, it's not even announced yet. Well, it's not technically announced by Valve themselves. But the thing is, the other day, one of the developers for Counter-Strike, he now works on a different game, but he basically came out and said he has seen Left 4 Dead 3, and he's also seen Half-Life 3. So it's basically been announced. The thing is, it's not, like, official. Like, he could have been lying and all this stuff, but there's also been screenshots of Left 4 Dead 3 that has been leaked onto the internet. Like, some Dota 2, like, commentating people came in, and they leaked the screenshots of them. So Left 4 Dead 3, I'm pretty sure, is in development right now. And the guy who worked for Counter-Strike, he said it looks incredible. The game looks amazing. And if that's true, if the game's coming out we don't really know the release date, though. Like, if Valve hasn't said anything, and I don't think they will say anything till, like, the week that it's getting released. I don't know, Valve's just very weird about that, but the Left 4 Dead series has been my favorite series ever, I think. It's been, I played 1 like crazy, and I played 2 like crazy, and they're just my absolute favorite. They're a blast to play with friends, they're a blast to play with online. I don't know, they're just absolutely amazing, and I love them. So I can't wait for them to actually release this. There's actually not a release date yet, so who knows if it actually falls into this list, but I'm pretty sure it'll be probably out in 2015. I would say 2015 June. I'm gonna speculate that, and I think that's when the game is gonna be released. So that has been my top 10 most anticipated games for 2014 to 2015. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you want, down in the comments, tell me the games that you are most anticipating in those coming up years. There's a lot of games I had to miss out on. Like, I had a whole list of games I had to fill out, and I had to pick from them. So I was really upset that I didn't get to pick all these. I should have did like a top 20, but man, that would have took too long to go through and stuff. So yeah, down in the comments, tell me the games that I should have put on here. Maybe I actually did forget a game that should have been on this list, and yeah, I could just kind of talk to you guys and be like, oh yeah, that game is going to be pretty awesome and stuff like that. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video, guys. If you want, you can leave a like, and yeah, like I said, tell me the games that you're looking forward to, and these games are going to be awesome, and look forward to them on my channel. So yep, I'll see you guys later, and get ready to get your game on, because this is going to be a really crazy 2 years from now, and I can't even imagine the games that are going to come out after that. So yeah, thanks for watching this video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye!